Good morning from Disney's Magic Kingdom. We have a lot of cool stuff going on this morning. We have a breakfast reservation at Crystal Palace, so we get to see all of the 100 Acre Wood friends. And then after that, we're gonna be riding Tiana's Bayou Adventure for our pass holder preview. Very excited about that. I've been to Crystal Palace and it's just a very nostalgic childhood memory of mine to be going there on our first day and it being in Magic Kingdom. So I'm very excited. It's been about 15 years since I've been to Crystal Palace, so I'm very excited to see all of the 100 Acre Woods friends. But we're actually here for the early entry because we're staying on property. So I want to see if we can get a quick ride in before we go head over to Crystal Palace for breakfast. Wolfie and I are walking to the early entry rope drop area. Let me tell you, this humidity is lethal out here. I'm so glad that we have a lot of fun little things, and the first one we're doing is a breakfast indoors, and then the second thing we're doing is Tiana's, which is a water ride, which will help cool us off. But if it wasn't for those two things, we'd be heading straight to Typhoon Lagoon today. We were able to ride Peter Pan with our early entry. It was pretty close. It was about a 30-minute wait in the line, which is short because Peter Pan is typically one of the longest lines in Magic Kingdom, but we wanted to get that in before the park opened to everyone else. But now we're right in front of Crystal Palace and we're about to head in and meet all the characters. Just can't wait. They had a lot of different gluten-free options here, which is amazing, but I ended up getting a gluten-free donut and a waffle. You can get as much as you want, but I'm starting out with 2 gluten-free waffles and just 1 donut. The first plate was just a bunch of sides that were already gluten-free that were in the regular buffet, but let's try this waffle real quick. So good. It tastes like a regular waffle. It doesn't even taste gluten-free, so 10 out of 10 recommend. And now it is time for the donut. Very good. Very moist through the entirety of the donut. And it's glazed all around its entirety. Just a very great place with gluten-free options, and so glad we came here. I was a little nervous because gluten-free in a buffet sounds like it could be risky, but I had a lot of trust in Disney because Disney always does a great job with gluten-free food.
Say smile, cheese.
Tigger! What's up, man?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Is Tigger so much fun? Bye, Tigger. Thank you. We just finished breakfast, and let me tell you, I was so excited that I got to show Wolfie Tigger, because whenever I was young, especially in like the toddler age, Tigger was my favorite character, and it was just a special moment that I got to share with Wolfie, introducing him to Tigger and showing him all the 100 Acre Woods characters. But now we're actually going to head over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure because we're in boarding group 42, but they haven't even started any of the boarding groups yet, and the park's been open for about 3 hours. I had one cast member tell me that they had some problems with the water pumps, and we're just gonna head over there and see what the cast members over on that side of the park have to say. Is it worth staying in the park just to wait for Tiana's to come up? Will it come up today? We're about to find out, and I'll fill you guys in. spoke to a cast member at the entrance for Tiana's, and they said that they just haven't been able to open it yet today. They're just making sure it is flowing correctly and all the water is pumping strong enough. And they said that it looks like it should be opening soon, but they're still doing some tests to make sure it's operating the way it's supposed to for the previews today. And that's why we are seeing the logs right now currently on the ride floating just with nobody on them. That's a perfect explanation for it, but so sad. I just wish I could ride it right now. I'm just so hot and it's humid out here, and it would be so amazing if I could ride it right now. But we also had never been to Tom Sawyer Island, which is across the way from Tiana's, and we're gonna go ride that for the first time because Allie has always been wanting to ride that, and we just never came at the right time when it was open. We were either too early or too late. So we're gonna hop on over there and check out Tom Sawyer's Island. All right, so Tom Sawyer's Island had a lot of cast members training on it, so we actually decided we weren't going to do that experience today. But as we were stepping away from that area, Tiana's finally accepted some boarding passes. So you have people going down Tiana's Bayou Adventure right now, which means that pretty shortly we're going to get to ride it, which is so exciting. They're taking up to boarding groups 10 right now, and we are at 42. So we have a little bit of time. Now let's go meet Jack Sparrow and then get into the scavenger hunt.
It's so nice to meet you.
It is always good to be met. What's the stick?
That's the camera.
Yeah.
That's a camera?
It is.
It's a stick.
There's a camera and it's on a gimbal, so it keeps it balanced as you walk.
Who's gimbal?
A gimbal is like, it has a motor on it, and it keeps the camera steady. And that way whenever you walk, it doesn't like shake.
Oh, so gimbal is not a hey, it's a what?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Perfect for.
See, now he's over there playing with it. So it's all gyroscopically correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Fascinating.
We're starting the scavenger hunt. You can pick up your map at the Pirate Adventures Treasure of the Seven Seas. We got the Blackbeard, and there are 5 different maps that you can get from Jack Sparrow himself inside of this little area. So we're gonna go start our little scavenger hunt. Let's get into it. All right, so the first one that we have to find is a cannon, and it is by the store. So I actually know exactly where this one is. So you gotta touch the stamp. Oh, that is so cool.
Nice.
It will make quick work of Sparrow's pathetic pups before they're anywhere near it. So done, pirates. Now fix your eyes on that crate. Ah, it appears we'll need Calypso's help on this one. Decidedly awkward, that. Find the mark of the sand dollar on your map, and we will trust the fates to be kind.
So now we have to go to the sand dollar. Well, that first little thing that we unlocked was pretty cool. Was not expecting smoke to come out of that cannon, let alone all the sounds. But now we are on our second step of this quest. The next one that we had to find was a rock. And we saw it was by the Enchanted Tiki Room. There we go. Oh, the clam!
Calypso's magic will show us where they be headed. Look close. There, at the rocks near that sand dollar. To your stations, men. Consult your maps.
So they gave us a hint with that light. So it's the steering wheel of the ship. And this is where we need to go next. The third step of this scavenger hunt, we actually have to leave the Enchanted Tiki Room area and go back to the Pirates of the Caribbean area. It's pretty interesting. You'd think you'd keep everything centralized, but I guess they want you to consistently move around the park. But I'm actually enjoying this little activity. We have found the steering wheel for the ship, and Connor is pressing his magic band to start the journey to our next clue. There's the next clue. It's the swords.
I think Connor's already found it.
Yeah, the swords are actually on the other side over here. All right, Connor is now going to put his magic band on the sword. And there's bubbles coming out of this little chest. Let's see what our next clue is gonna be. Ooh, a little crown.
Treasure the Mediterranean. But know this, you'll never be safe from the wrath of Blackbeard.
So we completed our scavenger hunt and they gave us a little card saying that we completed it. It was so much fun. I'm so glad that we ended up doing this. It's just something that we've seen on social media. We just didn't have the time to do it, and we made time this trip. And Tiana actually being down ended up being a blessing in disguise because it gave us the opportunity to have the free time to do the scavenger hunt.
It sounds like our friends are coming back for the celebration. I'm so excited!
Friends from near and far, it is now time for the magical Friendship Fair Grand Celebration. Now join us in welcoming back our new friends from the land of the bleaching bayous, Tiana, Naveen, and Lewis.
So we are wrapping up day one in Magic Kingdom. So sad we didn't get to ride Tiana's. It actually has been down for over an hour now, and they pushed our wait time back to like 2 hours from now. And it just, after talking to a couple cast members, it was an animatronic issue. And since they had issues this morning with the water pumps, and then this afternoon they have animatronics issues, it's just not looking likely that we'd be able to ride. So we're just gonna call it quits and then try again tomorrow. But that's a wrap for this one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. We are walking down Main Street, USA, because it is our second day of trying to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure for the pass holder previews, and I just got a notification. It is time for us to head over to the ride and redeem our virtual queue. So we are heading over to Tiana's to go check out the ride. And here we are, we've made it to the ride just behind me. People are going down currently, so that is really good news for us. We're now entering into the queue. They have all these awards that Tiana's won and Tiana's family. The theming in this queue is just so cute. Oh my goodness, look, it's her kitchen and she has some man catching beignets. All right, we're on. You excited?
So I'm right between. All right, I'm ready.
asking all of them to play at the park. We've got to keep searching high and low.
Y'all ready to get down to business?
These tiny musicians you found really bring me.
There is no time.
Oh my goodness. That was such a fun drop. What'd you think, Connor? It was a lot of fun.
You bad boy, you.
All right, it's the perfect opportunity. We're right in front of the castle, and I just wanted to share my thoughts as I ate lunch from Casey's Corner on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Honestly, it was so much fun, and being from New Orleans, the theming was just on point. And I loved all the little kind of Easter eggs from the past, to like from Splash Mountain, where they had Lewis doing a couple different of the scenes that you saw the bear do in Splash Mountain, like whenever he was in the tree and his bow was sticking out of it. I thought that was just so cute. But honestly, I just loved the theming, and I do think it was a better ride than Splash Mountain was. There was a lot more splash. The storyline was just amazing, and I'm just a huge lover of those types of rides where it goes from storytelling into thrill, rather than all just being thrill or all just story time. But having the combination of those two types of rides in one is just my favorite. And I think that's why I loved Cars so much over in Disneyland, because that ride had a lot of storytelling and thrill in it. If you can collaborate story time and thrill, you've got me. So that's my 2 cents on the Tiana's Bayou Adventure ride. But you gotta let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed it. But we're actually gonna get into lunch and then probably wrap up our day chilling in Magic Kingdom. It is summer, it's super hot and humid, and we're just super happy that we got to ride Tiana's. And yeah, that's it. So let's dig into lunch.
It's great to meet you. Oh, the land of the bewitching Bayou. What's that one? It's a land of trees, good cooking,
And jazz! Oh, Lewis loves playing jazz with the big boys. Sounds like a swinging good time to me. Hit it, Lewis!
Just because deep inside the sound is waiting you do your dreams. Your dreams come true.
What a better way to end our day. That was such a cute little show, especially since it started with Tiana and all of her friends down in the bayou. But that being said, that's a wrap for our day here in Magic Kingdom. If you enjoyed this video, definitely like and then subscribe so you get notified for our next video, and we'll see you real soon.